Hello, welcome back to my channel, Secondary to None. Today we're going to continue to discuss what it's like to be in a relationship with a warlock, witch, or high-level narcissist. Particularly, I'm going to start a series on the attributes of a warlock. So the characteristics of one, what it looks like to come in contact with one. So if you are not sure if you are with one, or if you are still questioning things, hopefully this can give you some clarity on what you are experiencing. So a warlock, witch, or narcissist of a high level, their main objective is to be in opposition. So they are your they are your opponent. They are an opponent to you. Okay, so they do not want to see you succeed. They do not want to see you do well. They are exactly your antagonist. Okay, so oftentimes it may look like, okay, you don't know who this person is. They may look competitive, but this is a different kind of competition where they do not want to see you be their equal, but they want to make sure that you are lower than them. In a warlock or witch or narcissistic relationship, they want to make sure that they are superior and that you are indeed inferior. And oftentimes it goes so dark and it's so evil where they don't want to just see you as less than them. They want to eliminate you. So everything that makes you shine, they want to eliminate. Everything that makes you sparkle, they want to eliminate. So they want to eliminate your dreams. They want to eliminate your visions, your passions. They want to eliminate your career. They want to eliminate your beauty. They want to eliminate your sparkle. They want to eliminate your soul, your essence. And it even goes so dark and evil as they want to eliminate your body. They want to get rid of you completely. So this is not a light topic to deal with. It's not a fluffy topic, but it's something that those of us that have experienced these relationships, I believe we need to debunk them, right? To analyze them, to make sure that we fully grasp what we have been through. So they want to be in competition with you and they want to eliminate you. So the way that they go about doing this, I often liken or I think of these witches or warlocks as really being master predators, right? They are really great at what they do. So that means that you are their prey and that they are studying your traits. They're studying all the things you like. They're studying all the places you love to go. They're studying your family. They're studying your relationships with your father, your mother. They're studying the relationships you have with your sisters. They're studying your career. They're studying you. Because they need to study you in order to know how to get rid of you. So the only way that they're able to successfully study you is if they befriend you, if they pretend to love you, if they pretend to be on your side for as long as you will stay blinded towards them, or as long as they will blind you, right? So they want to stay close to you in order to study you. So the more they study you, of course, they're picking up on, even if you're not telling them your dreams, your ambitions, or any of those things, but just the way you're living your life is a testimony of what you are capable of doing, is a testimony of your goals, is a testimony of where you're going, is all a part of how you are living your life. So if you are in close proximity of them and they're seeing how you're living your life, they're picking up on these things, and now they have things to go against. So that is a trait of them as well. They're in opposition, but a part of their opposition is their ability to study people. I'm not quite sure if they know that they're doing it, or if they do not know, or if they are so dark that they no longer have that ability to dissect whether or not they're studying someone in order to use them. I'm not quite sure of that, but I believe many of them know exactly what they are doing, right? I believe many of them are very aware of that. They are studying someone in order to take from them, right? So the reason why they're studying you and the reason why they're in opposition to you is simply because they are your opposite, right? You are of the light, they are of the dark. You are considerably good, whatever people consider good, and they are considerably bad, what people consider bad. But the reason why they're studying you is because you have something that they want, right? Like, there's no reason to have a prey and be a predator. You need something from that prey. So what exactly do they need from you? They need your light. They need your vision. They need whoever you are going to be. They need that for themselves. So they're studying you not just to eliminate you, not just to get rid of you, but they're studying you so they can acquire those positive attributes that you have. They are acquiring it for themselves, and they may be even into darker arts where they are part of the occult and different covenants, and they're acquiring it for not just themselves, but also for the occult or the covenants that they are part of. So when I say that they're they're in opposition to you, but they're also in opposition to God, right? They're in opposition to the will of God. So if it's God's will that you prosper, the narcissist, the witch, the warlock, it is their will that you do not prosper. If it's in God's will that you get this position, that you do well in this career, it is that narcissist individual's will that you do not do well. So everything that God has ordained for you to be, they are in opposition to it. So this is why I often say that people who are warlocks, witches, and narcissists, they must be demonic. They must be of the darkness, because if you're anti-God, if you're anti-prosperity, if you're anti-goodness, if you're anti these things that create positive energy within our environment, then what are you then, right? You must be demonic. You must be something out of the light. So when we are thinking and how you know who is a witch, a warlock, or a narcissist in your life is when they are against you. You may not see it at first, because oftentimes we are blinded because of our lack of knowledge, or we are blinded because we haven't given enough time in relationships, right, to really decipher who is who. Or sometimes we're blinded because we've been in these relationships all our lives that we cannot tell, right? So as we progress with these series, I would love if you would like, comment, if you would give like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And we're going to continue to dive into the topic of what are the attributes of a warlock, witch, or narcissist. So this is our first out of the series, and there'll be more to come. So yeah, definitely like, subscribe, and put a comment out there. All right, see y'all later.